Okay, this is my follow-up video to my initial video of my review of the Osprey Shuttle 130, which is the bag on the left, and also my Osprey Porter 65, which is the bag on the right. It's September 2019. I'm about to take a 10-day trip. So I had initially put all my clothing inside of my packing cubes and had put them inside of both bags. And after I weighed my shuttle on the left, I was already at 40 pounds, so I know I had too many clothes in there. And then also with my Porter on the right, I also had a little bit too much clothes in there. Going out for 10 days, so this video is to kind of show you guys out there some of the issues that I've discovered while packing both bags, and also some changes I'm going to have to make. Now, before I really dive into this review here, or initial review before I go on my trip, I want to put out this disclaimer. All of my clothes are inside packing cubes. I love the packing cube setup. I think it's a very good idea to be able to, separate, your clothing items, have them organized and neat. You don't have to rummage through. You can just grab what you need to grab, put it back in the bag, in your suitcase, what have you, and then it also helps keep things organized. I'm very highly, in favor of that. Also, I enjoy the quality of both bags. The bag quality is excellent. But I'm coming to realize that as I am packing, which you'll see later on as I go through this video, I might have to change some things up outside of just taking some clothes out of both bags. So, like I said before, going out on a 10-day cruise, first 3 days will be at sea. So that's going to be a nightmare within itself, but it is what it is. So I am going to take some of those clothes out because basically it will be probably roughly 5 days of clothing that I actually will need. So just want to put that disclaimer out there. Like, I don't have anything against packing cubes. I think they are wonderful. But like I said, it may not work out for me in this situation with either bag. So I'm going to reposition the camera to a better spot so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, hope you guys can see this okay. It's kind of tight in the room where I am. It's hard to position my camera in a way, a good spot, because the room's kind of small here. So, like I said, the only thing I have in here right now are my clothes that initially I was going to take with me on the trip. So my initial thought process was to pack some of my clothes in my shuttle and the rest of my clothes in my Osprey Porter. So that way, if they lose my check-in bag, at least I have some clothes, with me on the trip. And if I need to get anything else, I can just go to the store or, buy clothes, on the ship, what have you. So, like I said, everything's in packing cubes. So what I wanted to do was show you. So I don't know if you can see how well you can see that. So packing cube, another packing cube, big packing cube for my jeans and shorts. So one of the things I had mentioned about last time in my last initial preview of the video was that at the bottom of this bag you have a separate compartment. In that compartment you can stuff anything that you want into it. The only drawback is you fill up this compartment with stuff, it takes away stuff from the main interior. So, bottom compartment, I have a pair of dress shoes, a pair of sandals for the beach, pool, pair of hiking boots. Now, all three of those shoes are size 14, so yes, I have big feet. But it's the most logical place for me to put my shoes is in this compartment down here. But like I said earlier, it takes up space. So after I reorganize everything in my packing cubes, I may have enough space. So let me move the camera around for a second so you can see, or move the bag. So there's plenty of space, deep pockets and everything. And that's the bottom compartment right there. So you see, if you stuff it up, you can't get a lot of stuff in there. But again, like I said, it takes space away from the main compartment. So that's one dilemma that I have because my shoes are very big. So being a tall person, of course my shoes are taller. The size of my clothing is bigger. So I wear 2X to 3X clothing, and because I'm 6'4", I have longer clothes. So the girth of my clothes is the issue that I have in using the packing cubes and also packing this bag. So my thought process is if I wore like a large, extra large, and then say I was under 5'10", 5'11", and my shoe size was under 12 and under, be great, with the packing cubes because they won't take up a lot of space. So let me start off by showing you. Okay, so I have this packing cube right here for my jeans and shorts. So as you can see, all I have in here is one pair of jeans, not super folded. This double folded. And I tried several different ways based off what I saw on YouTube, as far as how you can, make your pants real tight and everything like that. So no matter which way I went, it still wound up being a bulky piece of clothing. So I just have a pair of jeans. Now my shorts, I rolled up as best I could, again because of size and girth. These aren't a small pair of pants. And I have 1, 2, 3 pair of jean shorts, another pair because I do plan on going touring and hiking off ship, so I am going to take a couple of these shorts off my bag to save weight in this bag, so I don't have to pay extra, and also I have space inside, and also I don't have to pay extra for baggage fees because I'm going to try to only take one bag as possible. So that's the packing cube with my shorts. Then I have this packing cube, which I believe, that's all my shirts. So again, just like with the shorts, folded, rolled it up a lot, but still winds up almost as big as a small roll of toilet paper. So, I have to, downsize of that. So out of this packing cube, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 collared shirts and 7 t-shirts with no collar and 3 collared shirts. So, if you pack carefully, this packing cube can hold a lot of stuff in there. So you can definitely pack for days on end and have everything that you need. But again, it also adds to weight in your bag. And in this bag, which this is the only bag I'm not going to change. This bag has dress shirt and tie for dinner night. Actually, 2 dress shirts and ties for dinner night, a pair of slacks and a belt. So this is the only bag I'm not going to change. This back here has all my white clothes, underclothes, Not too bad with the underclothes. So I think I got 6 pairs of underwear, two dress shirts, you know. But again, because you know the volume, the girth of my clothing, you know, it's only so small that I can roll it up. Now I bought these oblong bags to kind of go lengthwise inside my bag, so that way it will take up space lengthwise, but not, you know, widthwise. So I got 2 of those, and in these 2, yeah, I got my t-shirt, just a short when I go to sleep, and 3 white socks, 2 black socks, dress sock, and everything else. So, you know, again, these packing cubes are great, you know, for compartmentalizing things. And then my last packing cube for this bag has clothes for me to go swimming and working out in. So, t-shirt, 2 swim trunks, you know. So that was all in the bag. And another feature that I'm not fond of, granted, you know, it's my fault for not, you know, researching it properly. This bag alone, without anything in it, is already is 9 pounds. It's a little bit over 9 pounds. So if you're traveling and you have a 50-pound limit where you don't have to pay for anything, well, 1/5 of your weight is inside this bag. And I didn't realize that, you know, until, like I said, after, you know, I loaded up and I initially weighed the bag. So everything that you saw initially, and this was without toiletries or anything like that, was 40 pounds, or just under 40 pounds. So with a 50-pound limit, that means, you know, between my toiletries and all other things I need to add, because I am going to put the tripod either in this bag, my little small tripod, either in this bag or on my carry-on, if I can fit it in my carry-on, or in my personal item bag, and a few other things. So that means I will have to either pay for the extra weight going down and coming back, which can be expensive, or pay for a second bag, which I really don't want to lug 2 bags plus a carry-on and a personal item bag. So I just want to try to limit to putting in here exactly what I need for the amount of days. So like I said earlier, the first 3 days are going to be at sea, so I really don't need any outfits for those first 3 days. This for the latter part of the 7 days, which really be 6 days, because the last day we come back to port. So basically I only need outfits for like 6 days total. So, you know, once I go through all the clothing and everything like that, I can get it down and probably get this down to probably, you know, just under 40 pounds, a little bit closer to 30. So that will allow me to bring stuff back on my trip. I pick up souvenirs and stuff like that. So those are the only 2 things. And I was only 3 things: weight, size of my clothes, shoes, compartment. Yeah, that's it right now. That's it right now for the Osprey Porter. So I just want to kind of do that initial, you know, review as I'm packing. I wanted to, like I said earlier, I wanted to just show you guys, you know, that packing cubes do work. This bag can't hold a lot of stuff, and you just kind of, you know, got, you know, think about, you know, while you're traveling, before you're traveling. You know, some people get organized, some people don't. Just those little things that, you know, you don't think about when you're buying a bag. So that's it for my Osprey Shuttle 130. And then I'm going to do another review after I come back to let you know my overall thoughts of this bag. Okay, I forgot to mention during the early part of the video, I'm pretty sure some of you are wondering why not just pack everything inside without the packing cubes. So, which I could. You know, I could just, you know, drop everything there, but With the packing cubes, it makes things so much easier, keeps everything organized, and you know your bag doesn't come out as messy. Also, too, because this bag is canvas. Now, it's not waterproof. It's water resistant, but it's not waterproof. If we're out, you know, and traveling stuff like that, and the bag is heavily wet, then your clothes get wet on the inside. Then you have to take everything out, let your bag dry out, let your clothes dry off. But with the packing cubes, at least if the bag gets wet, you know, you got an extra layer of protection, you know, for your clothing. So just wanted to bring that tidbit up. I just thought about that a few minutes ago. And then also too, you have this compartment up here, which I haven't figured out what I want to do here for you know, smaller items. Probably put my toiletries and everything up in this compartment here. But just like with the bottom compartment, anything you stuff in here takes away space. Okay, but the cool thing is, which I just paid attention to, with this bottom compartment, if I can lay my shoes out enough, I can stuff my packing cubes underneath, and then everything else can lay on top of the packing cubes. So that is another idea I'm going to work on. But you know, when I do my final review after I come back from my trip, or even while I'm on my trip, you know, I'll probably do a little quick video as to, you know, my travels with it, you know, in the airport and stuff like that. So just want to add that little tidbit on there. Okay, this is also a follow-up review of my Arch Reporter. So again, this is a bag I'm taking with me in my trip in September. So just like with my Shuttle 130, I just want to open this up. This has nothing. This doesn't have anything in it but clothing. But when you put the straps and everything down, you know, it does get kind of bulky. So this Porter 65 is considered not a carry-on size. It's considered a little bit bigger than carry-on size. But for my last trips and trips I've had in the past, not too many people actually paid attention to or cared about the actual size of the bag. If it wasn't significantly that big, you know, no one really cared. So just like with my Shuttle, I do have a little too many clothes. So I'm going to take some clothes out of this to help, you know, make it smaller, cinch it down and everything like that. But again, I just want to demonstrate how much these bags can hold. Now, this is my packing cube of my jeans and shorts. Pair of jeans, one short, two shorts. Now, I didn't roll these up like I did the other bag. So a pair of jeans, 4 shorts, all in an extra large bag. This bag, I believe, has, oh yeah, this bag has my extra dress shirt, tie, belt, and slacks in case my main bag got lost. This cube has one cotton shirt collared, one t-shirt, 2 t-shirts, 3 t-shirts, 4 t-shirts, and 5. And yes, I know what you're going to say. There's a whole lot of shirts between 2 bags, you know, for one trip. I do agree, you know, but I kind of wanted to test things out to see how much I can actually get in here before I start, you know, backing down. This has 2 undershirts and 3 underwears, I believe. Yeah, 3 underwears. This has, yeah, socks, t-shirts, and boxers to sleep in. shirt swim trunks. And then, I forgot I need to add my shorts to work out at the gym. Yeah, so that was all, you know, in my Osprey Porter. And just like the shuttle, it does have a compartment down here at the bottom. I'm gonna try to fit one of my sandals or pair of shoes, other tennis shoes in here, but it does take up space in the main compartment. So again, that's just nothing but clothes, no toiletries, anything else like that. So between both bags, the shuttle and this, you know, you can get a lot of clothes in there. It's kind of like best, like if you're on a road trip when you're going by car or van, you know, you can have at it. You know, you can stuff it to, you know, to the gills and everything like that because you're not worried about weight. But when you're flying and stuff like that, unless you're in business class or you're frequent flyer miles, where you can get discounts on your baggage and stuff like that, or if you fly Southwest, you know, just the point that where we're going, Southwest didn't offer any flights at the time we were trying to travel. So, you know, we got to pay for our bags. So again, you know, secondary review of the Porter 6.5, and again, while I'm on the trip, you know, I'll probably do a mid-trip review of how things worked out for me, and then I do a final review after I come back. Also, I forgot to mention, you know, also just like with the Porter, I bought these oblong bags because the bag, my Porter 6.5 is not that wide, but it's very tall. So these oblong bags do kind of work out pretty good. You know, you can stuff everything lengthwise and still have a lot, you know, a little bit of space to stuff items elsewhere. So I just want to add the little tidbit. This video is to show what I've done since earlier in the video when I initially packed the Osprey bag with my clothes. Since then, I've taken out quite a few clothes, packed all of my clothes, items, and everything. Got the bag at 38 pounds total weight, which is great, which allowed me to buy souvenirs and be able to bring things back and not go over the 50-pound limit. So the other day, I went online just to make sure that the weight requirements and the bag size was under the 62 linear inches in terms of the bag size. So anything 62 linear inches, meaning the measurements of the bag from width, depth, and height doesn't go higher than 62 without being charged. Anything higher than 62, you know, you get the oversized bag charge, and then if your bag is also overweight, you get a separate charge for that. So even though my bag's under 50 pounds, I would get charged for it being oversized. So I went online, because I'm flying out through Delta. Delta's going to charge me an extra $200 each way for just the size of this bag. And that is way too much money for me to pay just for the bag alone. Even though I'm under 50 pounds, it's just that the actual physical dimensions are too big. So I am going to try to transfer everything from the shuttle to the Meridian. Now with the Meridian, I got that on sale through Osprey because Osprey was having a big huge sale. So I got the Meridian for $230. So that's like $140 savings directly from Osprey. I just so happened to order it because of the fact that it was going on sale, which I'm glad I did. Because had I went to the airport with this bag, they would have told me $200. So kind of disheartening because I really love this bag. So I am teeter-tottering whether or not if I should keep it and just use it for whenever I go on the road, or sell it and get the Shuttle 100-liter bag, which is 6 inches shorter than this bag. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'll be leaving in a few days. So I got to transfer what I can from the bigger bag to the smaller bag, and hope and pray that I can still get everything I need inside the smaller bag. Now, the funny thing about it is that both bags are 9 pounds each. The shuttle is 9 9.13, and then the Meridian with the backpack is like 9 pounds and a couple of ounces. So they both weigh the same, it's just that their dimensions are different. So I'm going to show you what I've done with the Meridian in terms of how I packed everything, and to give you guys a better idea of what this bag is capable of. Okay, I hope you guys can see this. So let me unzip this bag. Now, so far, like I stated earlier in the video, this is the bottom compartment bag, which I've managed to fit all of my shoes and sandals for the trip. So what I did was, before I stuffed things in here and this compartment from the bottom, I put all my clothes and items in the main compartment of the bag. So I filled everything out from the bottom to the top, and then I just stuff everything above everything else, so it kind of lays flat and still gives me room here at the top. So let me show you what I've done. Two pairs of sandals. Hiking boots. Pair of dress shoes. All size 14, of course. So when that compartment is empty, you can see you have plenty of room, still underneath. Now the main compartment, picked up this Osprey Daylight Plus bag as a day pack bag. Wanted to see how it works, for me on a trip. I also got hold on a second. Also bought this Osprey Talon 22-liter bag. Just came in the mail the other day with my black flapjack backpack bag. I thought I might take this on a trip with me as well, but I may send this back because of the fact that these hip belts, which are very nice, very wonderful, they don't come far enough on my waist. They're like back here when I put the backpack on. So no matter what I do, this pocket stays way back here, and it's kind of awkward to reach way back here towards my back for these pockets. So I may send this back. But I digress. So what I've packed in here, this bag here has all my shirts. This time I didn't roll them up like I did before. I think I have 5 shirts. Yeah, total 5 shirts. So I went down from, I think, 9 shirts I had initially down to 5. This bag still has the 2 dress shirts, tie, and 1 pair of slacks, belt and socks. So that didn't change. Okay, I decided to just keep only shorts in this bag. So total 3 shorts. Yeah, 3 shorts, because I'll have 2 shorts in my carry-on plus my jeans that I'll be wearing on the trip down. I think this bag is just my socks. Yeah, white socks, ankle socks, socks in the workout in. This one here, I think, is my swim trunks. Yeah, swim trunks and shirt. I think this one has my underwear, t-shirt, boxers. Oh no, just my underwear. Underwear and t-shirt, yeah. Underwear and t-shirt. I don't think I put my necklace in there. Toiletry bag. Bag with a bag for my dirty laundry. 2 bags for my dirty laundry. Starch for my dress shirt. Bug spray. Suntan lotion. Bottles of shower gel. Tripod for the camera that I'll be taking with me. Bag for my charging cords and stuff like that. And a power strip. So all of those items fit in this bag nicely. Like I said, can't speak highly enough of this bag. It's just the fact that it is 67 linear inches, which is 5 inches over. So what I've seen online, the cheapest company that'll charge you for an oversized bag is Southwest. So if you're flying Southwest, they'll charge you $75. All the other major carriers, they will charge you anywhere from $100 to $200 each way, which is a lot of money, you know. So, like I said, I'm teeter-tottering on whether or not if I want to sell this bag and get the Shuttle 100 or just keep this bag and just only use it for the road and the train. So that's my update right now. So I'm going to I also forgot duffel bag. Yeah, duffel bag in case I need an extra bag, in case this bag would have been overweight and stuff like that. I could pay for an extra bag. So I kept that in this compartment. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So like I said before, I'm going to try to transfer everything over to a smaller bag, and hopefully that will be that. And then in the future, I'll do the review of the Meridian bag after I come back from my trip.